Okay, well, hey howdy, here's a closer look at the bottom of that. Um, this, I don't think that, I didn't mess with that. That came on it. I think it was just spilled solder at the factory. The issue was that the nut wasn't seated all the way down against the steel. So what I did, and then they came in with, those big old soldering irons, big iron or copper things, and you just sort of goop the solder on. They tried to fix that, and that's it. That's a bear to solder with those. Um, so what I did was I heated this up, melted all the old solder, all the lead solder off, and wire wire brushed it nice and bright, and then I tightened the fuel pickup tube from I'm not taking it apart, but from the top a little bit to suck that in, and then to make sure that I had a snug fit for the solder, under the nut I wrapped a little bit of very fine copper wire just to give me a little build. Then I came in with Odie's 95 tinning flux, which is a pre-solder flux that tin coats everything, and it makes the solder flow really well. Then what I did was I put goobers of solder all the way around, and then I came in with an electric soldering iron and a micro torch. And with the micro torch, I heated the solder up almost to the point of melting. And then with the electric torch, I was able to kind of use that like a paintbrush type affair to smooth out the solder. So this is very, very close to what a factory solder looks like. I've test fired this thing 3 times. I've let it sit pressurized with fuel overnight, and there's no indication of any kind of leak or anything like that. What impressed me most was this, the base of this was not rusted through in any. If you look at the other ones on eBay, they've been patched and they're rusted and they look like poop. Um, but this one, I just wire brushed the oxide off. Gave it a after the repair was done. I gave it a shot of clear coat so to stay nice and steely gray. And so that's where we're at on this. It's a good runner. I mean, I'd love to be able to keep it, but um, the workshop here pretty much supplies food and mortgage payments, and my actual collection is not very big. Uh, but if I had money, I'd keep this one for sure. All right, thanks for your interest. Talk to you later. Goodbye.